So I'm out here watering my garden here, and I just wanted to share a little bit of an update, which I'm excited about anyway. I love these zinnias. I will always plant zinnias. Now this is beautiful, and marigolds are pretty too. Mine are like bushes. I love that they turn to like different colors. Like this is orange and red, and that's primarily yellow. And I'm pretty sure it was all the same packet, so that's interesting. All right. Probably was a little too harsh with that watering, but I needed it to spray all the way over here, and my hose doesn't really reach. I'm going to pick this weed and this weed. There's my carrot. It's growing. All right, so these are my broccoli plants. I'm still going to wait, I think, to thin them out. They're kind of like not very strong stems, and so I'm afraid if I pull the in-between ones out, it'll lose its support, so I'm going to wait. This is just overgrown with grass, but I do want to pull all that and then plant broccoli. Look, I have another carrot. I didn't even know. I got carrots growing that I planted a while ago. All right, so these are my pepper plants, and, you know, I know that it's getting cold, so they're pretty much done, but I might still be able to harvest something here or there out of it, so I'm just keeping them up for now. Let's see, like, I don't see any more peppers on this one. Oh, we got one. We got one. Very nice. And then I got a couple baby jalapenos coming still. Might give them a little bit more time, but that's about done. Then I have my herbs. The tomatoes, it's funny, they're all staying green. I don't know why. There's some ripe ones in there, but it's like mostly green, but then some of the leaves have turned brown, so I'm assuming because it's getting too cold out. I don't know. Okay. But here's what I've planted new. I put some herbs that were in the house in the ground, and this over here is supposed to be some Brussels sprouts. I planted some here too, so I'm hoping that comes up. In here I have like cabbage and onion, so I'm hoping we'll see how these things do. Then there's lettuce and spinach in this one. I took the cover up off of it for now. And then I still have my butternut squash. The chickens and the squash bugs have done some damage, and I haven't kept up on getting rid of the squash bugs lately. I've kind of just decided I'm going to harvest what I harvest and be done with it. But I mean, it's still thriving pretty well. I can definitely see some squash bug damage there. But, and I'm hiding some of these butternut squashes until they ripen from the chickens. I might keep them in their run for a little while until we get this electrified, or until my garden's established again over here where they don't pick it all out. We'll see. I'm thinking about what I'm going to do with that. So, like, this was all covered in butternut squash plant, and it's all gone. So I don't know if that's all was squash bug damage or what that was. So let's go over here and investigate a little bit further. Now that's eaten by, see, the chickens have gotten to some of this too. I wanted them in here to eat the squash bugs, but my genius plan backfired. So that didn't work out exactly the way I'd hoped it would. I bet there's probably some in that like overgrown mess back there, because this was like an overgrown field before we made it into a garden. So there's probably lots of butternut squash hiding. Oh, look, here's some untouched. Oh, look. There's one there. Okay, so I still got some. And I can harvest those still, and I'm excited about that. So yeah, we might keep the chickens out. Oh, look, there's one that's ready. Oh, is it untouched by chickens? Oh, yeah, and it's a nice color. It's nice and tan. Yeah, we're gonna harvest that. All right. Can I do it one-handed with a foot? Just use my foot. There we go. Oh, I'm excited. As soon as they look even a little bit ripe, I'm picking them because of the chickens. But who knows, maybe I'll keep them out of the garden for a while, and that way I can not have to worry about them eating up all my butternut squash. I gave them a taste for it. See, this was my mistake. I fed them like leftover butternut squash pieces. And then I let them in the garden, expecting them to eat the bugs. Sometimes I don't make good decisions, but that's okay. So, yeah, I'm pretty happy so far. I've never done a fall winter garden. I'm hoping, I'm going to get frost blankets and all that stuff, but I'm hoping that this produces into the fall and winter. So, wish me luck. And if you have any tips, I'm happy to listen because I'm still somewhat new at this. I've gardened before, but not to this scale, and I've never done a fall winter. So, tips are very much appreciated. You guys have a happy day.